So guys, you can see that. So you're not limited to what you can do. You're not limited to what you can do, guys. You can do anything. I'll go ahead and cut out the pattern now. So you can give it any shape of your choice. You're not limited to anything at all. Like I said, I went ahead to add a half-inch. I went ahead to add half-inch to the neck and a little bit here at the shoulder area. I'm not going to be adding any allowance to this side. I added an inch to the knee area there because I'm going to be joining my flare to it. And at this corner there, a little bit of that 2 inches. I added also a half an inch, but I didn't add any allowance to this area. So I'll go ahead and cut out now. This is what we have, lovely. So I'll go ahead and place this one on another fabric and cut the same before we cut the skirt part, the flare part and the down part. I'm done cutting the front and the back. This is what we have. Front and back, same. So I'll set this aside. We'll move over to the cutting of the flare that will be attached here to this down part. So guys, what I did here is to measure the down part where I'm going to be attaching the flare. You measure it to know how many it is, so you will use it to cut out your 180 flare. So I'm going to be doing it super easy. I have 15.5. So I'm going to be using 15.5 for my. So for the length, it's a 180-degree flare, guys. 180-degree flare. So I'm using 15.5 all around. Hope you can see that. So you put in the length, the desired length. It's very important. I'm trying to manage this fabric, and I hope it will be enough because the way I cut out the upper parts, because I was following the pattern, it really took a whole lot of fabric. This is what we have to be very careful of. So doing it like that takes a whole lot of fabric. As you can see, I have a whole lot of cut out, left out. So this is what we have for my 180-degree flare. I had to manage. I couldn't get a nice pattern like I want for the back, but I got for the front. It's okay for me. So the next thing now is to cut the facing, and we move over to the sewing of this beauty. So for the facing, you pick up the remaining piece of your fabric. Of course, the front and the back is the same. The front and the back neckline is the same, so that makes it pretty much easier for you. So you place it, check the fabric that you have on a folded edge. I folded this piece, I folded it. So you fold it and place the neck, you fold it in half and place the neck line of your bubu, align with the folded edge, align with the folded edge. So like this. So you take your chalk and just mark around the neckline, mark it round so that you will know where to cut it. So the width of the facing depends on you. The width here depends on you. Let me get my tape. Okay, let's say I'll go for 3 inches. Let me make it a 3.5 so that at the end of the day, because I'm going to overlock it. So let's say you're going for 3.5, you put your mark right there. Okay, so you lift your fabric up and mark your 3.5 all round. So you connect. This is it about the facing, and you cut 2 of this because the front and back, for the front and for the back, and that is all about the facing. Let me cut that out. Please guys, pin your fabric in place, please. Notch. So lovely. This is all that we have. We have our facing, we have our 180-degree flare 2. This is 2 here. We have our upper part, front and the back 2. So all right guys, the next is to move over. We are done with the cutting and everything. Soon this bubu, we'll couple it together and see the outcome at the end of the day.